Hello, my dear students. Today we will learn maths chapter 6 from class 11. Here you can read a question. It is a very, this sum is from very first chapter called sets, and it's a last sum. So since it was little difficult and it contained every aspect of this lesson, so I chose this sum as very important and very useful, and it contained everything that came in the chapter, so I chose this one. So let us understand and solve this one. In a survey it was found that 21 people like products A, 26 like product B, and 29 like product C. If 14 people like product A and B, 12 people like product C and A, 14 people like product B and C, and 8 liked all three products, find how many liked product C only. So there are many details, and at the end they have asked us to find how many like product C only. So let us solve it by step by step. Here let us assume that A is equal to people like product A. Let us give a name called B, people who like product B. Let's call C as people who like product C. So as we have learned insights that when we have to count the total number of liking one single product, then we have to keep that thing in the bracket and then put n next to the before the bracket. So here NA, number of people who like product A, since it has been given in the question itself that number of people liking A is 21, so I have written here NA 21. Similarly, number of people liking product B, we will write as NB, and then we will write the number given in the question. In the question itself they have given it is 26, and NC, the number of people who like product C. Since we put N before the product, N refers here number of people. Since we write A when there is in something we have to tell about this and this, we write uh, this sign between the two letters. So since the people who are liking this and this, the people who like product A and product B both are 14 in number, so we will put entire bracket, and before that one we have to put n denotes here number of people. So the people who are liking both A and B is 14, both C and A, those who like, are 12, and both B and C, number of people who like both B and C are 14. So in this way we have to write every detail of the sum. Let us move on to the next step. Number of students who like all three products. So here before bracket we have to put little n, and then the same sign we have used to denote and between two letters. So here we have to talk about all three products, the people who like all three products, so A, B and C. So now number of people who like all three products is 8, so we have written that. Let's move on to next step. Let's make a Venn diagram. Here I have already made for you. We have to make three circles, since some people, there are three different products. So for product A, one circle, for product B, second, and product C, third circle. So we have to overlap these circles such that all three of them meet at one, at least at one point. Here they all meet common at common point, this one. So we have to draw in such a way that they, or little part of them overlap, and at one point they should meet at one point, or they make a common point at this place. We have to draw in such a way. So here as you can see, number of people who like all three products is 8, and here as you can see in the Venn diagram we have drawn it, and the number of people who like both the products A and B is 6, the number of people who like both the product A and C are 4, and number of people who like both B and C uh, is 6, and the number of people who like all three products is 8. So now we have to count number of people who like only C and not any other product, any other people who like all. So we have to exclusively count how many people like only C. So in the beginning itself, they have written that, here I'll show you that in a survey it was found that 21 people like product A, 26 like product B, and 29 like product C. So in general, 29 people like product C. So the capital number is 29. In general, 29 people like C, but there are some conditions that some like A also, some like B also, and some like all of them. So we have to subtract those numbers from this 29, then we will get the actual number of people who exclusively like product C. So for that, we need to take help of this Venn diagram. So if the capital amount is 29, then we have to subtract all these people, those who like A and C, those who like B and C, and those who like all. So we have to subtract this 8 plus 4 plus 6. So ultimately we get 29 minus 18 and 11 students. So how we first we have to write all the things in the sequence, denote them with some symbol, then count. For counting numbers we have to put n and in bracket the letter with which you denoted, and then write it the total numbers, and then take help of, and then you have to write how many people like both the products. For writing A and B, we have to denote it with this sign and put small n before the bracket, and then write those details, and then take help of Venn diagram and then subtract this one. So I hope you understood this sum very nicely, and please like and subscribe my channel for such videos.